Alright, hello and welcome everyone. Got an exciting stream for y'all, and I made sure to get King right here so that we can have our, freaking King right here. Come on. I put down some catnip, and he's enjoying that currently, and he's being kind of annoyed that I'm distracting him from it, but he is. By decree of him, we shall be banning bigots today. Ain't that right? Yes. Mwah. There's more. There's still plenty more. There you go. I put some catnip down so that he'll stay put, you know? So, today I'm going to be drinking some Santa Fe my hand covering it. Some Santa Fe Brewing Oktoberfest. I do love me some Oktoberfest, and somehow cat hair got on the lid of that. There we go. What is Order 44 supposed to be referring to? Order 66, on the other hand. That's what we're doing today. And the time it took for the stream to start, I saw 2 new bigoted comments. Not surprising. You know, that thing's still going. But the whole point of this stream is that, they will be gone by the end. Well, and I guess so will King. Well, he decided to stare at the door. Why are you staring at the door, boy? I had a friend just stop by, like, mere minutes before the start of this stream. like literally, I think the countdown timer was at, like, 4 minutes. So, I'm like, bro, I can't hang out right now. I'm literally about to go on a live stream. So, you guys better be happy that I chose doing this over hanging out with a friend. But I had already hit the stream button, so I couldn't not do it, you know? It was a hot chick, you made the wrong call. No, this is a former neighbor, of mine that, we actually haven't seen each other for almost a year, I think. But, you know, he was just stopping by because he happened to be in the, area. And King's off. But, so, to talk about what's all been happening, just in case everybody isn't aware, I will link to my YouTube channel right now, in the chat. And yesterday I put out a video that was called "Systemic Racism Exists in the USA." Now, to some, that in and of itself is a bold claim. To me, that's kind of like, you know, the sky is blue. But, you know, people had a problem with that, of course. And we're here now, a day later, to make fun of them. And to laugh at their expense. Because, boy, howdy, has the comments been pretty freaking bad. You will see in just a little bit. But we actually weren't blocking anybody. My mods and I, we had ways of marking people, but not for marking comments for exactly this purpose. But we were not deleting them. The only people that I actually already banned before this were the people who were spamming. So basically, like, they have something they want to say and then they just, you know, keep copy-pasting it all over the place. Or I had one guy who actually said something unique every time, but had commented something like 120 times. So the other component of all this is that I have every single one of these saved. No, it was like I keep a hold of the of copies, or I guess the internet term is receipts for everybody that I ban, um, or just most of the time if I've deleted them. So, um, yo, and yeah, Tyler's one of the mods, so he's he saw some of the worst of it for sure. Um, so, firstly, I want to point out that what prompted this stream, some of you have probably already saw it, but on Twitter let me find it real quick. There it is. I held a poll, um, asking, should I keep the comments open? Should I wait for a little bit before banning everybody, all the bigots and all that kind of stuff? Hold on a second. Feels like I just got something in my ear. It's weird. But what won out was the purpose of this stream. The initiate order 66. 342 people voted, so it actually was pretty close for the other two. Just leave it open and wait a few more hours. I see the thing she. Did I misgender you again, Tyler? I'm sorry if I did. But, oh man, let's, what we're gonna do as we go through all of them, I'm gonna just, read them out and react to them live on air while we're, going through it. But you'll also see that it's a lot more nuanced of a thing than just, let's just ban everyone. Sometimes they're not bigoted, and sometimes they're just, lying, or they have a particular misconception and then refuse to explain themselves or something along those lines. Those aren't bigoted, but they are ones that will get deleted. So, and yeah, sometimes just plain stupid. And also, like, it's hard to tell. Sometimes people will try to say things as, like, a joke, but you can't tell on the internet what's a joke, without clear, like, the /J or /S or whatever. It's important to clarify yourself on the internet like that. So, let's move over to YouTube. And, comments. So, you'll also see that I'm going to go down for a little bit and go to some of the older ones. Well, basically, I'm just going to work my way from oldest to newest. And you can see there's been a lot of comments that were bad. And I might have to take pictures of ones that, I haven't taken pictures of yet. Wow, this is a long way. Okay, I think I actually was zooming past stuff, so that's just... Here we are. So, can everybody... Let's move my little icon up here. That way, boom, you can see everything. Alright, so the first one... Oh, no, I actually have to show you guys a couple that were made before it even aired. Hold on a second. These are in... Okay, Okay, here's the first one. And, realize this was put up before the episode even aired. Think about that. I did not see the thing. Dresser got hitched. Congratulations. I saw the whole thing about, waddling around the streets, so I'm guessing that has something to do with wearing a dress, apparently. But congratulations there, Dresser. Well, this is a little less fun because this guy's literally before the frickin' video even plays, this guy's trying to say that I said that all homeschooled children and parents are white supremacists. Like, I didn't say that. I hadn't said anything yet. Like, no idea what this person's on about, but if you're gonna start making up bullshit like that, you're just going to get banned. What? Come on. Go next. So this was the next one. Literally exactly what I predicted. So, before the video even aired, that was going. And this is one that this guy actually was, like, calling on people to report the video. Multiple times. We'll see his name later on, because, oh, wait, no, I took a picture of it. Well, if it's... I think it's still here. Yeah, so it's this guy right here, who is saying, report my videos. And this, once again, was before the video was even out. And, yeah, he says the typical bullshit, go woke, go broke. And, yep, hide user from the channel. There you go, you just saw the first ban. That was actually the first ban of the, stream. Alright, this is another one that was, literally before the stream had even started. This person says, "This won't save you when the woke mob comes for you." And in reply, "It will. We're going to rest a hand on his shoulder and proclaim he's one of the good ones." And then I reply, "Ah, yes, the infinitely powerful and ridiculously weak woke mob." Wait, am I blocking it? Okay. Yeah, you can see it. So, time for a ban! And it's gone! We should add some, like, sound effects for every time frickin' let's see here. How about this one?
If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Nah, it doesn't work. How about just, let's see here. What about... Yeah, that'll work. We gotta have some sound effects in this stream. What was that? My cat is running around right now for some reason. Tyler says, wish we had that sound effect from the one half-like clip. Oh, the ban! I could add it, but I don't have it programmed right now. Alright, so... What? No, that's not bad. Comment? That's a good comment. Oh, no, that's because I went backwards. Uh-oh. I just heard a crash from my bedroom, and I'm pretty sure it's my cat jumping around the place. That's not good. Also, it's getting pretty hot in here. Hold on a second. There we go. Because he's a cat, only reason he needs. And yeah, remind me at the end of the stream if you're still around. I'll download that and so that I can have it in the future. So anyways, this one's a repeat offender. I've seen this guy multiple times on this channel. He has 2 comments here, both trash. And you will see, from you can hopefully you guys can actually read both of those, right? Or do I need to make it bigger? Maybe slightly bigger makes it better, right? Or no, let's put it. Let's keep it there, right? That you can see. You guys can read that, right? And I'll get to explaining why I haven't hidden his account in just a second. But first, can you guys read it? Right? You guys can actually read that. Right? Good. Alright, so this Ciborium guy is a repeat offender. I've banned this guy several times. But here's the thing, I actually do this thing like once a year, maybe every 6 months, it depends on what I feel like, is I basically just do a mass amnesty. I will undo all the bans, like all of them. But that also means that some people who have actually been commenting the whole time suddenly show up again because, you know, they're still commenting for some reason. Especially somebody like this. But, here, watch this. If we search his username, you can really tell when I've banned somebody multiple times by searching their name. There's the 2 there. And here is one where they got wiped out before. Oh, and all the rest of them are gone. Okay. But you can see that his first comment is, oh yeah, this was actually before the video started. He said, I hope you show us all the laws on the books that are being enforced that apply to black people but not white people. If there are no laws on the books, then there is no systemic racism except white liberal Democrats who see through a racist lens. Notice I made fun of that guy with crypto right off the bat. Like, these people are way too predictable, right? And then the next one says, one solution is to get rid of the welfare system whose purpose is to break up traditional families. Yikes! And there's a keyword there for you. Democrat plantation. Yep. Thomas Sowell right there, that guy's referencing. Racist black man. So. Hide user from channel. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You're gone. Frickin' 2 dings. There we go. This one is one that was, you know, said before the video even started. Not a ban, but just a false statement, because it was before the video even started, so remove. And here's another one that's before the video even started. Notice that a lot of these were even before the video started. Because these people were so off the bat that they instantly were like, I've got to be bigoted before it happens. And this is one person who's saying, that it's systemic racism is only against whites. Bye bye. You're gone. Frickin'.
I just want me to get myself.
Same frickin' thing with this guy.
I just want me to get myself. I just want me to get myself.
Bye bye. And here's one that was frickin' yet again before the video even started.
I just want me to get myself.
Once again, before the video even started. And here's somebody calling it anti-white... Anti-white propaganda. Yep.
I just want me to get myself.
Alright. So here's one that caused like a whole bunch of talk. This guy says, how come there is no solution with these types of videos? Because I specifically say that I'm not here to propose solutions. I'm all for being honest about our past, but this seems like an excuse to complain. We do have value equations to explain the obvious. That doesn't... Like, the United States being better than China and Saudi Arabia, not hard stuff. You should try going to... like... What the hell does that have to do with anything, stupid? Freaking... Let's see here. And this guy, I think, like, dug himself a hole, right? Is that people take the freedom of America, we take... Yeah, sure. Look at the country like Japan, and is it just a bunch of frickin' false equivalency and red herrings? Yep. Yeah, it's just a bunch of false equivalencies and red herrings. So that's not bigotry, it's just false equivalency. Gets removed anyways. And so here's the next one, who basically says exactly what I'm making fun of with crypto. You know, systems of exploiting victimhood and oppression and denial of personal responsibility exist too. Systemic racism is a myth. Systemic rejection of personal responsibility exists too. Bye-bye! Bye-bye, bigot! And this one's just like a doomer comment. I don't think it's like this is the saying the video is redundant and saying there is no solution to systemic racism. Yeah, this one's just going this one's just getting removed. It's not technically bigotry. It's so, you know, not me saying anti-white propaganda got some looks. Why do you have me on speakers? Put me on headphones then. Oh man. Yeah, we're going to be reading some worse comments, so it's going to... this is definitely not safe for on speakers at work. Anyways, this one is just plain wrong and gets removed. Oh, let's hear the disinformation and pseudo-history. Frickin'.
I just want me to get myself.
Bye-bye! And then, here's one. See, here's my thing, cynical. It's Cypher, not cynical. The name of the channel is... That's an adjective, you bloody idiot. You are confusing systemic classism with systemic racism. None of these issues will ever get better until people like you, who believe what you believe, wake up and realize it isn't as simple as racism. And bye-bye! Good riddance! And here's a response that we found that was absolute trash. This guy says, you know the Irish were technically the first slaves in this country. Frickin' nope. Irish slave myth. What year is this? I feel like I'm stepping back into 2017. Holy crap. Bye-bye. And banned. You call me, you just want to call me a liar? I call you banned. Where's a bad comment here? Oh, this is one that we already freaking banned. And when you ban people, it deletes all their like comments for the last day. So here's one that's calling me a racist. Because you should never have the nerve to speak for brown people. You are a deflector. You'll take any example and still say it's not intentional, it's a side effect. You're just a blatant liar. Anyone listening to you is delusional. What you're doing is evil. Ooh. Ooh.
It's false. No way. It's a total fabrication.
Bye-bye. Oh, this is one I hadn't seen before. If they want to deny the historic racism of the Democratic Party, fine, but they also have to deny the historic racism of America as a whole, since the majority of it came from Democrats. They can choose to say America is systemically racist because of Democrats, or they can choose to say it was the Confederates and throw out American culpability. Either way, the biggest culprits of systemic racism right now is freaking, the Republican Party. So, oops. But that's not a, it's a party switch denier, but not completely open about it. Oh, never mind. Nope, just a plain old party switch denier. Calling the Confederate battle flag the Democrat flag, even though it was literally the Dixiecrat flag.
It's false. No way. It's a
Bye-bye.
fabrication.
Oh, man. And yes, I love having all these like sound effects I could just play. Like, I have so many that I have ready to go. Like, frickin'.
Oh, way down south in the land of traitors.
So, here's one. Systemic racism only exists in the victimization of any race. Very common to be used as some sort of argument. Shaking my fucking head. Name me one place in the world that has as successful or more successful people of any race than America. What? But I've seen this guy in the comments multiple times. He's just denying it altogether, so bye-bye, bigot! Where's the trash here? It's somebody say something. Where is it? I don't see the problem in this one, so moving on. Oh, here's this one's fun. He calls me a necromancer. A necromancer. You wee. I have one of these that's just labeled JFK. I don't know what it is.
Back and to the left.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I remember making that one. But let's just read this hilarity. You disgusting necromancer, a race mixer. Loving isn't a victory for civil rights. It's the legalization of genocide of black people. Once they get rid of the black people, they will erase our history and culture until nobody knows we exist. They already do this by whitewashing the Jews and the Egyptians. You are just promoting the lie that love is love and rather than systemic spousal abuse. It's just... what? So, as King Richard says, bigots get banned. Speaking of King, you want to say hi to everyone? He's just like sitting right there. Come here. Come here. I do have some more. You haven't gotten all of your stuff. You haven't gotten all of your stuff. Come on up here. Come on. Come here. Meow. He doesn't want to join us. He wants me to frickin' follow him. Because he wants food. Here's a fun one. This guy's like, classic frickin' service hater. Frickin', I look forward to the day when he acknowledges volunteering for military service, at least in the West, particularly in the U.S., as fundamentally immoral, only serving to further American exceptionalism. Isn't that like isn't the whole thing that American exceptionalism is a myth? But I think he is trying to say Western chauvinism, enforcing neoliberal structure changes on the world, preparing foreign markets for safe investment by American capital. It will truly be a remarkable day. And I'm like, nah, you're just bigoted trash. Oh, I didn't notice that you came up here, boy. Come here. Come here. Meow. Don't you want it? Come on. Come here. Come here. Go. Come here. Ah. You missed that there's some king. Okay. Cats are impossible. He wants to go look out the window, so he's gonna go look out the window. But let's see here. Frickin', typical frickin' like, and then I'm like, no, you are just bigoted trash, and he's like, I know these comments will be heated, but I just wanted to voice my opinion. Why is my bigotry by implying that the true nature of what the DoD serves as blah blah blah. Just typical frickin' leftist thing. And a pretty good response right here is, I don't know why someone who definitely should know Cypher as a veteran would suggest something like this unless they were trolling. What makes it more obvious trolling is the weird differentiation between West and East, as if Chinese and Russian soldiers signing up and committing a war crime is somehow more moral than when an American soldier does it. Yeah, so this is clearly just your typical tanky. So long, bigot. Um, here's one that this person isn't exactly wrong, but is trying to say that, like, all current gun control is purely out of trying to stop the Black Panthers, which just plain isn't true. Is mixing up the California what's that called? The Mulford Act, the California Mulford Act, with the Gun Control Act of 1968. So,
It's false. No way.
no, I didn't
Total
want to.
fabrication.
No, I didn't want to say. I didn't want to ban him there. Scheiße. Anybody remember his username? Because that was an accidental ban. He should show up. Where is he? Ah, here he is. Let's undo that. Didn't mean to ban him. It was just wrong. Ah, here's another one of those. Oh, it's the same guy. It's the same guy. I already banned this guy. Slavery slavery was a Democrat policy, apparently. The Trail of Tears is apparently specifically Democrat. Okay. What the I think he's just saying that, like, Andrew Jackson was a Democrat, and therefore, like, it's Democrat policy. Like, frickin' major Democrats opposed it, you bloody frickin' idiot. No, this is just your typical crypto type. Bye-bye. Oh, this is one of those slavery never ended comments. Okay. Earn and pay, blah, blah, blah. Became... Oh, God, it's like... Slavery never went away in our nation. It just evolved into something that looks completely different. Then how is it never gone away? And because evolution is so difficult to recognize while we are all trying to earn currency to pay for our food and healthcare, yikes. I don't... No, I'm just gonna report that as misinformation. Bye-bye! And then here's somebody complaining about deleting his comment. At any rate, arguing here is not worthy of my time. Good day to you! Well, obviously, it's not worth talking to you at all. So, you just...
I just fucking beat myself.
There you go. So, here's somebody who's trying to deny that it's not necessarily a pernicious attack on minority populations, but somehow every piece of evidence you submitted suggests the contrary. Don't know about that, buddy. So the I understand that intentional here could refer to either the design of the system or current maintenance of it, but certainly the system was intentionally designed to... I literally say that at the beginning. What the hell are you even trying to say? This entire video demonstrates exactly that fact. No, it doesn't. So, at best, it is currently being maintained with the explicit intention of attacking... No, you're just wrong.
It's false. No way. It's a total fabrication.
Oh, here's somebody who said unsubbed. And, well, that's an... Oh, hold on a second. Look. He's publicly subscribed still. He didn't unsubscribe. Oh my goodness. How did they But like at least follow through. Any kind caring people like that. It calls me Ivan. Oh my goodness. Bye bye. And here's somebody complaining that I called somebody a racist. Well, great good faith response. Anyone that disagrees with me is a racist. No, anyone who disagrees that that systemic racism doesn't exist is racist, for sure. So, bye-bye. And disparate impact does not necessarily mean systemic racism. For instance, if more white people are in higher income brackets, they will bear the brunt of more taxes. But associating taxes with systemic racism. And look at that, bringing in Thomas Swalwell to deny systemic racism. Okay. Bye-bye. Again, just stupid. And here's somebody who tries to say that personal racism does not exist in America today. And it's like, that's not... this guy says, like, that's not even the subject of the video. And it's like, it's the first thing he says. Did you watch it? He shows a woman who, like, the Confederate flag and says she's not racist. I didn't say she was racist or not. I think he's saying that personal racism doesn't exist anymore. Oh my goodness. No. Frickin' good God. Like, just... Bye-bye. Yeah. That personal racism doesn't exist anymore? Like, holy crap. I do have Thomas Sawwell as a band name. How did you know? But remember... Oh, that's another thing that I forgot to say at the beginning of this. I had turned off all blocked words. So, like, literally, there was no moderation whatsoever on the channel for the last 2 days. No moderation whatsoever. Okay, so this one, I'm not even going to delete it. It's just saying, you have some amusing characters, but I'd kind of like to see you poke fun at Antifa. Hell, would be a video worth seeing even if YouTube stomps it to the ground. I mean, I'm kind of poking fun at Antifa types with Cheka, so there's no need. Anyways. Wow, this 2012 Aceman guy keeps showing up. Alright, so, this person tries to deny racism by saying that race doesn't exist. It's like, it's a social construct. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Like, you bloody racist. Trying to deny racism by saying that race doesn't exist. Good job. You done played yourself. where I live, if it exists, is not systemic. That's nice. Frickin' no idea what that even means, but bye-bye! So this one, I think, is a joke, by the way, Tyler. I'm gonna delete your comment here, because it's pretty obvious it's a joke. Said, there's no such thing as white privilege, thought King Charles III, the new king. Like, he's making fun of, I actually make fun of the royal family at one point in this video. Talking about how, Prince Redhead, got married to, the black actress. I don't know either of their names. But, only a bigot. This is a common thing that you hear from Ben Shapiro's types. Oh, wait a second. This is from JC. This is one that this is somebody I've already banned. And it's like, literally trying to say that, like, any form of ID is somehow too hard for black people. Like, what? No, you're just a bigot. Frickin', where's my button? There's my button.
I just want to beat myself.
Bye-bye. And since this person commented so many times, like 150 times, here you go. Zoom in. Okay, my face is blocking some of this. There we go. So, poor people or criminals stereotype. What? I never said anything of the sort. Perhaps you could show some examples of current systemic racism. I do. Rich and poor is not race. Non sequitur. Yeah, that is a non sequitur. Like, Class D poor school here, the wealth of a neighborhood school is not as limiting to the individual. Rampant individualism overcomes, somehow denies anything in this, denies all systems. 10 minutes in, and we are still talking of old history, not what exists today, as if history doesn't move chronologically. Like, why are you even on a history channel if you're gonna be this stupid? And there's more. Yeah, there's more. Here we go. Let me... it's getting in the way. Oh, I'll just move the window. There we go. He thinks... Oh, here's another one trying to say that frickin' there's the ID one. Then this is typical partisan history. I thought it was going to be cynical. And, let's see here. Finally, we have a... Whoa. Picked up the wrong window. There we go. It's one of the problems with Windows 11. I mean, no, I have Windows 10. But still. The way that they do the bars and everything makes everything blend in too much. Then we finally have 20 minutes in and no evidence of current systemic racism. Can't solve a problem that is not identified clearly. Maybe you could look at teachers' unions.
It's false. It's a total fabrication.
Oh, and here's Blue Star. I recognize this one. My God, you couldn't even get to 615 where you define systemic racism to look like a complete idiot. Frickin', you say that people of color, God, I hate that stupid racist term. He thinks the term people of color is racist. Are kept in an inferior position by... and yet it seems that Asians don't mind these same laws. Oh my God. Because the existence of Asians means that systemic racism doesn't exist. Yep. Bye-bye. Yeah, frickin' bigot. Here's somebody who actually is making a oblique reference to Jews. He says, instead of saying the word Jews, he says $1 trillion urban international. Urban international media says that poor rural white folks somehow have white privilege, lol. Makes sense, bud. Yet, the problems of poor white people does not change the problems of black people, you fucking racist. Bye-bye! Let's see here. What even is it? 4.55. So this guy says, I beg to differ. Anyone cannot oh, okay. Yep, there's a frickin' inverse racist. Anyone cannot experience racism. Racism is an expression of a specific power dynamic. Yeah, you believe in your own little frickin' world. Bye-bye. Denying racism is denying racism. I don't care which direction. This one's at least... oh yeah, and I should have played... There we go. We'll let the tanky go off into his own little fantasy land. This one is obviously a crypto type, so here you go. Bye-bye! So, let's see here. Maybe instead of being an asshole, people would not dislike you, but most cynical people are assholes anyways. Bye-bye! I don't even know what kind of frickin' bigot you are, but I know you are one.
I just fucking beat myself.
Let's see here. For your information, the word miscegenation was coined in an anonymous... I mean, this is true. It was coined in a frickin' 1863 by a fairly racist pamphleteer. Your continued use of it, of the term, says a lot about you and your lackluster self-reflection and historiography. Oh, bye-bye, Cheka. Literally the caricature that I made fun of at the end of the video. Like, how stupid do you have to be to, like, not delete your comment when you're freaking, like, you know, clearly implicated right at the end? And, by the way, for those who want to check up, yes, the term miscegenation is the actual term. Ta-da! Oh, you guys can't see it. Oops, I just moved the wrong thing. How did that happen? Whee, there we go. Ta-da! Miscegenation! It's a word! Just because it has racist origins doesn't change that it's a word, dumb fuck. So, let's see here. This one's trying to say that affirmative action is racism. Awarding or denying the benefit due solely on person's race, as in affirmative action, is just as racist as Jim Crow. Woo! Frickin'.
Oh, way down south in the land
Bye-bye! Oh, man. This is so much fun. This one's complaining that there's too much humor in it. Okay. I'm not even going to delete this one. That's just, like... What a lame... take? It's not... It's not worth deleting. If... This guy says, if one says a school is bad, that does not mean every student is bad in that school. You may find some really good students in small numbers there, but that doesn't make the overall school good. Just because you're a good member in that bad group, you can't call the whole group good. What? Can anybody make sense of this comment? I don't get it at all. If you say a school is bad, obviously you're not one of those good students. That does not mean no space. Frickin' every student is bad at that school. You may find really good students as small numbers there, but that doesn't make the overall school good because of a few good students. You know damn well there are bad guys as individuals and there are bad groups. What is this even saying? It sounds like they're trying to do the you can blame the whole group for actions of the individual, but in reverse. Or can't. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? This is not this. It's too confusing. Oh, wait, no, this person actually clarifies down here at the bottom. I am talking about white people as a collective versus individuals. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete it. I don't even know what this is. I'm just... Oh, I have the perfect thing. Just... delete! To say that about a group as a whole is... It's not debated, not everyone is racist, but the system is, unless you literally trash you wouldn't assume. If you really had something to say. Yeah, I don't... Tyler, you're, like, if, like, it's not clear what this person is saying. He's basically just saying, like, don't call every member of a race racist. So, yeah, Tyler, you're the one in the wrong there. Okay, here's a fun one. This person actually tries to defend racism. Let's go! Frickin' groups of people are different. Pattern recognition is a critical skill and shouldn't be ignored. How do you explain that poor white areas and poor black areas have completely different behaviors? Let's look at Liberia. What? Yeah, he's literally just defending racism. Like this is like Wilson level bad. Frickin' Wilson. Bye. Bigots get banned. Okay, this one's like so racist. It's like I don't even want to say it out loud. Whoa. I don't want to even say it out loud, but basically this person's trying to say that crime is caused by genetics. Yikes! Yet again. Wilson! Bye-bye! What is up with this same person who keeps on saying, like, weird stuff that... Like... What is this? black people are free, much like many of us workers are working 39 weeks. Hard time. What? Oh, a toilet flush sound effect. That would be a good one to have. You know, I'm gonna start writing these things down. What was the other sound effect that you guys advised I should put in? That was a good... oh, hey, thank you, Bev Geek. Why didn't it make the noise? It didn't make the noise for, That's weird. Well, thank you, Bev Geek. I think they're saying that black people aren't free. Yeah, DJC, hey. Like, I don't know, but let's see. Maybe this one will finally be the actual racist one that we're looking for, because, like, this one's just been all over the place. So, it says, I have a question for anyone white. If you think that this is not the work of an evil people, what behaviors would make you think a people were evil? Not a person, a people. I'm just gonna delete it. So, this one's trying to say that the only color relevant in America is green. And I'm like, lame deflection. And it's like, not saying racism doesn't exist. Systemic racism in the US doesn't. Literally, the entire episode is showing that. If anything, African Americans are given more opportunities to succeed given the obsession with diversity. Woo! Yikes, right? Actually, I don't think I saved that one, so I'm going to save that real quick. Because I don't think I actually saved the original one. There we go. I suggest you do your whole research before wasting your time on a 30-minute video based on half-truths.
Oh, way down south in the land of
Bye-bye,
traitors.
bigot! Bye-bye! So, let's see where this one goes. America is so racist that they import honorary whites like Jews. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yikes! Okay.
I just fucking beat myself.
Bye-bye. This one says, just a little critique, but the Black Caucus also supported the measures, not just Reagan and white people. A little additional nuance. I wouldn't even say... It's just not relevant. Yeah, Tyler's correct there. It just isn't. There is an implication that the black community was passively victimized by larger forces by introducing these harsh measures. By mentioning the Black Caucus along with Reagan, then you at least make it, well, that's assuming everyone is a monolith. Yeah. But I'm not going to delete this. This is just, you know, it is trash. That's for sure. Tyler's absolutely right there. In fact, boop, boop. But, you know, this one's, well, this one's a repeat offender. So, this one says, you know, stop using the language of the left Systemic racism is not a thing. Biological discrimination based on sexual preferences. What? This is a black pillar, I think. But I actually recognize this this user from previous stuff, and I searched it. And hold on, before we actually ban him, let me show you that we know for sure. I know for sure that this guy, the freedom. Yeah, this guy was a lost causer. He got banned on the Lost Cause episode. So.
Oh, way down south in the land of traitors.
Bye-bye! And here's a fun one. I've heard this argument that crime follows poverty, yet Chinatown and Hasidic Jewish neighborhoods in NYC are much poorer than the black neighborhoods, and they don't have a fraction of the crime. What? It's not true at all? But then he just goes off like, look, black people can be affluent. Look at Thomas Swalwell. Bye-bye. And first one, this one is, we all can't be perfect. Some people still think systemic racism against the minority exists in the U.S. To this day, when it's actually against the majority. And I make fun of him, and then he goes, yep, it's not like open racism against whites is embraced and supported in the media. Anti-white stuff in the media. You know what he's talking about? He's talking about, like, Little Mermaid. Yep, he's one of those. He thinks that's anti-white racism. Bye-bye. Frickin'. And here we go. Your problem is that you think the reverse racism is real. What you should say is racial prejudice can be experienced by anyone. That's racism, you fuck nugget. Bye-bye. Salute to the bigot. And it's weird. There's actually a lot of frickin' tanky takes in this, by the way. This one says, I think this video is unfair towards communism. I think your perspective is incredibly naive and privileged from the perspective of a white man. Whoa. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bigot. Tyler says, the best bad Little Mermaid take is that this is a threat to straight white American history. Hence, Christian Andersen was Danish and bisexual, you fuckers. True. Oops. Stepped away, pressed away from my, my frickin', sound effect stuff. There we go. This one says, I disagree. There is division, but it's classism. And doesn't necessarily follow the typical pigeonhole that we humans are divided into, blah, blah, blah. It's frickin' class reductionism to the point of racism. Like, yep, this one's just, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bigot. And here's another one with the, what about the Asians? What about the Asians? Bye-bye. And this one just is shortened to the point. So we can,
I just want to beat myself.
bye-bye. And this one says, I gotta talk about this Jeff Sloat character. This guy says, I mostly agree with your video and love your channel. I believe that the way welfare was structured from the onset disadvantages blacks. Only single-parent homes earning less than certain amounts were eligible. It's just not true. But this person's trying to act like only single-parent homes got it, and then therefore black families divorced in order to get welfare, which... No.
It's false. No way. It's a total fabrication.
But then this guy goes on top of that and said 70% of black households are single parent. That was caused by our generous welfare system. The one that's been completely dismantled. Woo! So, bye-bye! But this person actually responded multiple times. And so, but now, does communism fit into the discussion of U.S. systemic racism? Is it to do with the Red Scare era? No, I mean, I guess you could relate it to that, but I don't talk about that in the video. But here's some more from this guy. He says, voter suppression doesn't occur, even though I literally show multiple, examples of it in several different kinds. King, no. You know not to claw that. Why are you clawing that? He was clawing He was clawing things. Yeah. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna just go grab him and force him to come over here. Come here. Wow. There we go. Now we have King. Here. Let's see if we can get him in better... He just likes sitting on this thing for some reason. Is that in frame? Yeah, that's in frame. There you go. Hey there, little guy. It can... Oh, no, I don't think it was playing that. Oh, yeah, it was. Okay, good. King Richard doth decree that all bigots get banned. Ain't that right, boy? Yes. Oh. He's a good boy. Hello there, radical disability. Well, I guess I'm just gonna put my screen like this, and to keep him in frame. But let's go back to the making fun of these folks. But this person says that voter suppression doesn't occur, and oh, it's on the wrong app. There we go. What? Why isn't it going to the next one? Oh, all right. Hold on. I have to go to the next one manually. This one says, no one is being oppressed. People just need to take responsibility for their actions. Doesn't spell there right. And I think this is the one that we've already seen. Yeah. Trying to say that it's not, poverty that's causing single parents, but welfare in and of itself. An old racist bullshit. But this original comment that says it, I think this is coming from just genuinely not knowing the truth. It's a lie. It's a racist lie, but I don't think this person is actually saying it out of racism. Oops. So this one just gets deleted.
It's false. No way. It's a total fabrication.
This one literally doesn't understand the joke about the frickin' straw man. And then I was like, the fact you don't get the joke makes your take even more trash. And then he's like, I didn't give a take. I simply pointed out that you were unironically attacking straw man arguments all video long. All video long. Nope. That's just the part where I'm actually attacking them. So, I don't know which one to do, but I'm going to just call it... There we go. Bye-bye! Let's see here. This one's trying to say, you know, every time I point out somebody's a racist, that it somehow makes them not racist. Bye-bye! Frickin'... This one is talking about a specific part of the video where I talk about the actual
people killed by cops are unarmed. Anywhere between 2.8 and 3.5. According to the lesson, this compounded the ghettoization problem, leading to over-policing. According to some studies, black people are anywhere between 2.8 and 3.5 times more likely to be killed by police. Around 15% of black...
And then, in response to that, this play says, more whites were killed by police. And 96% of black homicides are committed by other blacks, which are not... What does that have to do with anything, other than trying to deflect? Because this is a racist. Bye-bye! Here. Oops. And yes, King is indeed sitting on his throne. He's a cute little guy. Frickin'. Did I get to your comment yet? No? I don't think so. Oh, okay. This one is just like a whole bunch. Whoa, what's going on? Oh no, it's screwing up. Hold on, I have to redo the reload because it stopped working. Hold on. Oh, wait a second. Well, there's Punk's one right there. So, let's do it with me. Well, shall we? Let's frickin' let's call it what it is. Bye-bye, Punk! Alright, so back to this one. This one goes for ages. This guy just kept digging and digging and digging. So he says, you know, I had several point-by-point response for this nonsense, but since I know you're petty enough to ban anyone who objectively proves you wrong, I'll just say this: selection will deal with you. Ah, ominous threats. And everyone else who chooses to prey in collectivist victimization tactics. Collectivist victimization tactics. It's like, and everybody just is like, cope. And he's like, you'll be doing the coping, there's no avoiding selection. And I'm like, keep seething. It says, cool, as someone whose descendants will have yours at their mercy. What? And then do it. I know you even. I even want to ban him, even though he hadn't said anything bigoted. Literally, it says his descendants will have my descendants at their mercy, and that I am choosing to prey on people with collectivist victimization tactics. I know a bigot when I see one. And then just keeps on going. This guy just kept on going. It's hilarious. You know, he said, forgot to the subjective reality of postmodernist words and definitions don't mean anything. So I suppose you feel I'm being bigoted because your subjective is made objective. Again, selection will deal with that delusion as well. Also, like, literally says that I'm preying on people with collectivist victimization tactics. Like, say it with me, guys. As decreed by King Richard I, who happens to be sitting right here. Frickin'. And clawing things, you know not to claw things. Stop that. That bigots get banned. Bye-bye. This one is weird. Like, I don't really get it. This one says, "Don't worry, soon all racism in the USA will be gone after it is nuked out of existence." What? I don't get it. But first I'll take a picture of it, because I haven't taken a picture of it yet. Capture. Bye-bye. And now, I'm pretty sure this is just a tanky take, that this is somebody, like, trying to say that, like, Russia will nuke us. Which, here you go. So long, bigot! And this is like the most this is like more crypto than crypto is. It says, "Dude looks oily and stinky, barf emoji, typical Antifa commie soy drinker." Like, woo! Bye-bye! And here's a frickin' racist. You forgot to, it's omitted. There's no such thing as forgot to mention. It's called omissions. Why are so many people on the internet use that term, forgot to mention, and they, like, literally don't know the word omission? Like, how stupid are these people? But this one's also super racist, because the racial collaborators, like Koreans who massacred blacks in Los Angeles. Yikes! And, what even is that? Well, we'll just put it as Cheka. Bye-bye! Also, notice that the person had a racist username, which I will not repeat that, because, well, it's racist. Hey, King. This one is a copy pasta. I'm not even going to try to read it, but basically saying that, like, you know, black people, like, have a connection with the universe because they have more melanin. It's just freaking weird. But this is a copy pasta. So, I don't know if this person's a bigot or anything, but I also looked up the name, and just, I think they're just trying to spread spam, and you're not going to do that on my channel. Bye! Here's a tanky. saying my communist straw man is racist. It is worse than dressing up in blackface because you are fighting against revolutionaries who want to bring about a better world. And I'm like, sure, buddy. Into the trash pile you go. And the guy's like, when the revolution comes, you'll go into the trash pile with the other reactionaries. I'm a reactionary because I make fun of tankies. And so long, tanky. Stupidity is yeah. So this one says, if you don't believe that a system where no one can point to the racist statutes that we all live by, other than affirmative action, is racist, then you're a bigot? While I agree that the American system has been extremely racist, in order to convince me that systemic racism actually exists today, please cite the modern statutes that are racist. Even considering everything you laid out in your video, it's all about class, nothing to do with race. Yeah. Bye-bye, bigot! So this one says, I'm from Zambia, Africa. I think it's not the system, it's just sometimes black people are lazy. Jesus. Okay, that one's just frickin'...
Oh, way down south in the land of traitors.
Bye-bye. Jesus. Oh, man. Does systemic racism force 5% of the population to commit over half of all the crime? Yes. That's the point, dumb fuck. But this is the typical racist frickin' 13% commits 5% bullshit. Which is, of course, typical crypto bullshit. Bye-bye, bigot! Wait. How you look the question head on... What? I don't get the thing, but... Bye-bye! And then... Black and white couples are actually overrepresented in media, especially in commercials. Do you have a source that says otherwise? Sperm trash. I literally have a source that complains about it in the description, but no. Overrepresented. You know where that's coming from. But, I don't know if it quite counts as bigotry yet. But still, remove. Alright, now let's just, see what else I have missed while we've been streaming. This one's just complaining that, like, it actually... that he's heard it before? I don't even know what this one's trying to say, but I'm gonna delete it anyways. So, bye-bye! This one's pretty funny. Says he will ban bigots and watch the chat. Actually watches the chat. Giga chat music. We're literally doing that right now. Let's see here. Blah blah blah. You didn't mention LBJ's policy of forcing black people into government housing. Also, it wasn't forced bigot. Also caused a significant amount of families to separate because being a single mother offered more benefits. Yikes! And saving that one. And you could go by way of banning. Bye bye, bigot. I've seen some Asian male black female couples in advertisement, but never seen one in real life, so I do think advertisers disproportionately show mixed whatever. With voluntary segregation in schools, many times that's just voluntary, so I don't see how that's necessarily racist. You don't see how voluntary segregation is racist? Holy crap. And let's see here. This is crypto. Freaking bye-bye. And blocked words. I haven't put my blocked words. Oh, it's because it has a link. Requires systemic solutions. Oh yes, Hitler's favorite book and subject of discussion during his pastime. What? I don't really know you or your channel, and I definitely not one of those right-wing not gonna say use any derogatory terms because YouTube's level of censorship nowadays for blah blah blah. Also, the state of the left politics isn't very good today. Almost tragic, comical. I wish the left is more like Zizek. It's spelled Zizek, not Zizek. Leftism versus Ayn Rand and what the heck even is this? Yes, racism, don't have to point out those more than obvious extreme examples of racism. In fact, I believe almost every human is racist or biased. I have no idea what this one is. I'm just gonna delete it. This one's just making no goddamn sense. I hope everyone hates Ayn Rand. It's a trash philosophy. So, we've actually managed to get through everything in only an hour and a half. Boom. And with the extra stuff now that we just picked up, let's see how many comments I have collected. A total of 80 comments. 80 comments right there. So we'll just move those into the Systemic Race folder. And we will move that into bad comments. Ta-da! So, I should have moved that back to the proper window. Whoop, there we go. That is everything. Hope you had some fun. I certainly did. Didn't even get all the way through my beer. But, figure that's enough for tonight. Let's see if there's anybody streaming right now on Twitch that's worth rating. We only got 20 people here, but we can at least try. No, don't play something. Let's see here. Anybody got a suggestion for somebody who's currently streaming? Because I don't see anybody streaming right now. At least the people that I follow, but I only follow a few channels. And of course, everything I see that's on the recommended stuff is not. Oh, yeah, thank you. I need to put the Half-Life ban sound effect. I didn't... Oh, I'm not actually frickin' following the serfs. Why am I not following them? Follow. And... Folding... What is... Oh, Dan Olsen. Okay. Foldable human. Yeah, let's see what he's doing right now. He's playing City Skylines, and I'll follow him at least. But let's see what the serfs are doing. Has indicated that this channel is intended for mature audiences. Okay. And they're playing some It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, it looks like, or reactions to Always Sunny. Well, we got two possibilities. Let's go with folding ideas. How about that, guys? Let's raid frickin' folding ideas. Then we can do the surf some other time, but actually not. What are they doing? Like, why are they watching? And the right human trafficking to own the libs. Okay, well, whatever. This sounds interesting. Let's go to the surfs. Now, hopefully, I do this correctly. I might do it incorrectly. I did it incorrectly last time. So hopefully I do this correctly. And yes, I already have Toilet on the list. So I'm gonna go over to the surfs and watch some of their stuff. Come join me. Ticket a bunch of migrant on a plane and dump them in Massachusetts. Okay, and now it says raid. Oh, that's what I didn't do right. I didn't wait long enough, and it didn't. Now I could use raid. Hopefully, this works correctly. Okay, I think it just worked. Okay, I don't know how long I'm supposed to continue doing this.
I also stream, but I have another video coming out very shortly about basically the libs of TikTok, Matt Walsh, and the whole right-wing war on LGBTQ plus people, and how that manifested, and how it has direct parallels to, and this isn't even a Godwin's law, this is just history.
Oh,
what the
I'm
Nazis
supposed to
did,
stop now.
And
Okay.
some of the warning signs coming along